I've been a journalist for more than 35 years. They want to erase my career and act like I suddenly went crazy.
Correspondent Candid with 60 Minutes, Lara Logan.
Lara, for this week's broadcast, you went to Afghanistan to see firsthand how the American soldiers are doing.
We went all over the Afghan border with Pakistan.
I'm 60 Minutes correspondent Lara Logan. We asked you to weigh in on our report on the Afghan-Pakistan border on the Ask 60 Minutes YouTube page. And as promised, we'll try to answer as many questions as possible.
60 Minutes correspondent Lara Logan. She's a survivor of sexual assault and breast cancer.
Standing before a room full of medical researchers from around the world, Lara Logan.
What I want to tell you is that it's all about the children. I'm working on a full-part series on child trafficking. And when you start to go into this very dark world of trafficking, you learn about a lot of things that many people don't want to accept, and many people don't want to face, and many people don't want to believe is true. But my job as a journalist is to follow the facts regardless of where they take me. What has happened to all of these missing children? How come hundreds of thousands of children go missing every year? How come they go missing in child protective services and in their custody? How come so many of the kids, 70–80% of the kids that end up in sex trafficking have been through the foster care system? This is not okay. You can read across the media, everyone from NBC to Politico to USA Today to everyone you can think of in mainstream media. They're fine doing articles about how the blood of young people is the secret to anti-aging.
What if you could reverse the aging process simply by getting a blood transfusion?
That's what a new company called Ambrosia claims to do, and they just opened a new facility right here in the Houston area.
Rekha Mudaraj spoke to the founder to find out how young blood works.
Isn't there a saying that says only the good die young? Why is it that only the good die young? What we don't do as journalists is we allow people to make these kind of statements and to write these articles, and they put in all the science and the data, and they say, isn't this amazing, right? It's the blood of young people, but we don't ask, how do you get the blood of young people? And how much blood of young people do you actually need? How much does one person need in order to stay young? And as you get older, do you need more and more of young people's blood? And by the way, does it matter if the children are younger and younger and younger? And what has to be in their blood? And you know, you can talk to any doctor and they will tell you about the science of adrenaline, right? And how when adrenaline is released into the blood, it has effects. And so we know, and doctors know, that adrenaline in the blood creates certain chemical releases that empower human beings. And when you look back in history and you go back in time, what do you find?